What's going on, guys? So I don't have the hatch back up and running just yet, but I'm gonna try to get it running by tonight. So I had to wait a few extra days for the head gasket to come in because the one that was originally ordered was coming out of Texas, and you guys know with all the flooding and stuff they have going on down there, there's really no telling where it could be right now. The parts store can't find any tracking on it or anything. So that's completely understandable. That definitely sucks with what's going on down there. But I did end up just ordering another one, and I got it today. So that's why I haven't been able to work on this thing the last few days, is because I was just waiting for this head gasket. But I finally got it in, and I'm ready to throw this thing back together. I also did take a 4-hour nap just now. I got home from class, and then I was super tired, and I just woke up and it's like 7:30 right now. So I'm gonna try to get this thing done by tonight. All I gotta do is put the head gasket on there, put the head on, and then just pretty much start bolting everything up, put all the cams back in, the head, and then tighten everything down, put the axles in, mount the radiator, all that stuff, turbo, and then hopefully get this thing running by today. I already got the ARP head studs put into the new block. I just now did that before I started filming. So I just got to drop the head gasket on and then drop the head on, torque it down. But before I do that, I'm also gonna go get an oil filter, put that on because it's nice to get to the sandwich plate right here, put my oil feed line on, and then also connect any water hoses that need to get hooked up that are a pain when the head is on, like that one right there. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on that, and I'll probably just show a little time lapse of doing everything until the hatch is back together, and then up until the first startup. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so I got pretty much everything on that I need to start it. I got the turbo manifold on, and I did realize that I need to replace a couple of these studs because they did snap off when I was taking it apart. They just broke right off like super easily, so I'm gonna have to get a couple new studs for that manifold, but I have enough bolts holding it on for now. And I got everything plugged in, all the sensors are plugged in. I put oil in it, and right now I'm just blocking off this vacuum line with some vice grips. This goes to the blow-off valve, and I think I'm gonna try to start it up real quick. It should have everything it needs. And I also just alligator clipped these wires together for the injectors. So this is only to see if it starts up. I'm definitely gonna fix that tomorrow. But yeah, I really just wanna hear this thing run, and hopefully all is good. I should have the timing set right, and timing belt's on, tensioner's tight, everything's ready to go. The only thing that's not put together on the car is the axles and intercooler piping in the radiator and coolant stuff. But I don't need any of that to at least start it up just for a little bit. And hopefully that injector is working correctly too. I do need to get it checked, but if I hear that the car is running like abnormally at all, I'm just gonna shut it right off because that injector might not be firing. But to run it just for like 10 or 20 seconds real quick, it should not be an issue. But if it sounds like it's running fine, I might let it run a little longer than that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start it up real quick, and we'll see how she does. good oil pressure. Boost gauge isn't hooked up yet. And I also don't have the wideband plugged in, but she's running, guys. Shut her off for now. Hell yeah. Fired right up. Just had some smoke on the start. That's probably just all the oil that I used to put the pistons down into the cylinders, just burning that out of there. But she sounds great. So I think that's as far as I'm going to get for tonight. It did get pretty late. If I didn't fall asleep earlier, I would have had a lot more time, but that pretty much killed all of my day. So I'm gonna continue on this tomorrow. I'm not gonna make a video about this yet. So I left off yesterday with just getting this thing started up for the first time, and I have done a lot since then. So as you can see, I got the wheels and tires back on, I put the axles back in it, got the radiator back on, and I do have water. So I am getting ready to take it around the block, and then I'll just leave it parked, let it heat up, and then I'm going to drain the oil, put some new oil in it, and then that first set of oil will just kind of help flush anything out just from the first startup. But the only thing I still need to put on it is just the intercooler and the piping and the catch can, and then the lines to that, and I think that's pretty much it. And I also still need to finish wiring up the injector stuff. I still have the alligator clip on there for now, but I do need to fix that, but it's holding pretty good right now, so I trust it just to go around the block. And I'm pretty sure that injector is firing, because if it was not firing at all, the motor would not be running nearly as smooth as it is right now. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it around the block for now, take you guys with me, make sure everything's working like it should. I already got the clutch pumped up, so she should be ready to go. Got a check engine light on for something, not sure what that's for yet. Probably just a sensor that I haven't plugged in. So I just took it around the block. Seems to be running just fine, and I'm just gonna let it fully warm up, then I'm gonna shut it off, give it an oil change, and then probably work on putting everything back on the car. I still need to go check those injectors and fix the wiring, but I will do that another day. For now, I just want to let it warm up and get that first oil change in there. Then I also need to clean up my mess, and that's probably as far as I'm going to get for today. But I am happy that it is finally running again. So got it running pretty fast. Just had to wait a few extra days for that head gasket, but she's alive. Well, there you go, guys. That's how you build a Honda motor over the weekend. Or at least that's how I build one anyways. So some people might argue that I don't do it correctly, but if it works, it works. So I still obviously need to do a couple things to it before it's ready to go on the dyno, but I mainly just want to get it broken in. I haven't changed the oil yet, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, put some miles on it. I'll for sure get that injector harness wiring fixed up, and hopefully not have that so ghetto, and then hopefully I won't have that issue again with the injector going out on me. I still want to flow test all the injectors, and then I just need to put the intercooler piping back on, and then I think that should be it, and then she'll be ready to make some power once she's fully broken in. I'll just have Brent retune it for me, and I'll probably shoot for just anything over 600 horsepower. I probably won't turn it back up to around 700 like how it was when it made the 711 to the wheels. I'll probably keep it in the lower 600s, because that will be plenty of power for now. But yeah, still gotta get some things done before I can throw it back on the dyno anyways. But with that being said, I think that's gonna be it for today. Sorry, the uploads were a couple days late. I would have had this thing done on Monday for sure, but I just had to wait on that head gasket to come in. So yeah, it's gonna be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching.